Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and this is going to be, of course, the YouTube exclusive content. Hence the no recent follow thingy on the side there, and we're not streaming, making a YouTube exclusive. It should be fun and interactive. We're pretty close to Legend, so we're probably going to knock out the remaining rank 3 to Legend just on the YouTube alone. We're playing Rogue, which is like the least favorable matchup in my opinion. There's two particular decks we want to dodge when we play Druid, and that's going to be the aggro Shaman and of course the Miracle Rogue is the worst matchups for us. But all the other matchups are pretty good. So unless he has a very slow opening hand, we're going to lose this one. But, you know, you can't win them all. Okay, so ideally, I mean, drawing Feral Rage is nice. Hero powering down this 1/1 for sure. His turn 2 is always just re-equipping this dagger so this guy can do insane amounts of damage. Then we're going to follow up with Jade Blossoms, probably into Nourish for mana, followed by, I don't even know. Rogue is always a hard matchup. I guess Living Roots wouldn't be that bad this turn. Okay, so we'll just go with the Jade Blossom again. Or the first Jade Blossom. So I suppose if we draw a Wrath or something, we could Jade Blossom and Wrath. Oh gosh. This guy's, he's a 1 mana deal. So far 6 damage. Jade Spirit doesn't help us. Oh goodness gracious. Do we have to go with the Jade Spirit or we just go with the Jade Blossom? I mean, the Jade Spirit's basically the same thing as the Blossom. But this is gonna ramp, but we don't need to ramp, so I guess just the Spirit, just to put some stuff out there to try to minimize some small time Buccaneer damage, because we know the Behemoth is coming out next turn regardless. Alright, so a backstab, followed by, I doubt he'll use an Abyss or anything like that. Fan of Knives to clean up this, weapon cleans up that. Oh my god. This is the problem with Druid right now. Like, if, let's say we draw our Living Roots or our Wraths and stuff, like, this is where we can actually do something, right? Is when we can actually kill these guys. So I guess we'll just kill one of them and then ramp. I mean, it's not the worst thing having the Feral Rage in our hand, but I don't even know if we'll have time to use it because he hasn't even auctioneered yet. We haven't even got to the second phase of the Miracle Rogue where they throw down Auctioneer, cast a bunch of spells, conceal, and then bad things happen to our soul. Like, we haven't even made it past part 1 in the chapter. So I guess Swipe would be the best card we could draw here, right? Because we could swipe the Drake, hero power this down. But the problem is we just want initiative 1 turn, which we haven't had yet. Which is, it's quite sad. Whew. Prep Fan, just a trade to keep that alive. Okay, we can punish with Living Roots. Another Nourish. Youch. I would hate to have to Feral Rage down this, but I almost have to, right? So we go Azure Drake, see what we draw, and then Feral Rage attack that down? Or do we just go Jade Behemoth hero power that? I just feel like leaving this guy up is just really bad for us, so I think I'm gonna go Drake. Mulch. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we kind of have to be the aggressor here. There's no way around it. We have to try to get some board sometime, and leaving Drake up is just death. We're gonna take the 4 in the next turn regardless, right? His name's Hogwarts. I wonder if he likes Harry Potter. Kappa. Maybe he goes for like a big Van Cleef and then he doesn't conceal it, and then we can actually get off a Mulch. Probably not though, right? Ow. And there's the conceal. Okay. Pretty sure that's the end unless we draw a Feral Rage. Alright, so I guess we'll just go with the Jade Behemoth. We'll make another Jade dude, and then we'll hero power, and I think this will be the end. He's either going to draw another Sap or just easily be able to Abyss this, and then of course use Cold Bloods and whatnot to finish up the rest. So like in this matchup, what we want to do is definitely get at least 1 Jade Blossom. 2 is a little bit too much because we don't need that amount of ramp. We just need some ramp. So the idea of draw is like start off with coin, be able to coin Jade Blossom on 2, then play the Jade Spirit on 4, Azure Drake or something like that on 5, into the Jade Behemoth on 6, just like a creature every turn, right? Not having that creature kind of really hurt bad. So getting a taunt here is actually really good, or healing. So I guess we'll start with the Raven Idol. So Savage Roar doesn't do anything. Savagery, deal damage equal to your hero's attack. We don't have any attack. And then the Starfall, I mean, that really doesn't do much either, but I guess it's the best of the worst. Unless we pick up another Feral Rage, but we won't be using that. We know it's either between Nourish and look for our second Feral Rage, don't develop the Drake, or develop the Drake and easily draw into a spell or something like that. I'll choose the Drake. That's unfortunate. So I guess we know this trade's here. We can't, I mean, we could mulch to keep stuff alive, but I feel like mulching a Van Cleef is better. And do we even hero power? There's no point to hero power. It's better just to Fandral. So this trade's here. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, they both have 4. This trade's here. So we just die to anything with cold blood, right? Leroy cold blood. But even if we hero powered, we still die to that
Give me a quest.
Leroy Coldblood because he just attacks us with the Wicked Knife. Okay. So it's very important that we get a taunt here or some form of heal. Okay. So let's start off with, ooh, this can actually deal 6 damage to a minion, but we can't target it. So we'll start with the Nourish. There's a taunt. There's an Innervate. So I think the best bet is to Jade Behemoth, Innervate, give us some armor, and then we just push face and we win next turn. But if he has that sap, we're gonna lose. So he has to have that second sap, which some decks only run 1 sap. But I mean, he only has 7 cards left, so it'll be very tricky. He would just sap that cold blood win, right? But I think we drew definitely favorably there. But the only way we were going to be able to do that is if we developed this Fandral. And like I said, developing this Fandral, we had to not hero power. But we chose not hero power because it didn't matter because the Wicked Knife, right? What? He doesn't have it? And that's horrible for him. How did we win this? I mean, we haven't won yet, but it is looking pretty promising, right? He's going to have to trade into Fandral. How exciting for us. Do we just have lethal going on here? So let's check out the damage. We have 3, 8, 12. Yeah, that's just lethal. Let me confirm this is 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The luck was on our side today, boys. I don't know how we beat this rogue. I was not counting on doing that. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry just got wrecked. It was kind of sad because we were actually 1 game away from rank 1 yesterday, and then I started losing a lot. And as you can see, we're midway in 3 now. But you can't let that get you down. You know, you just got to keep pushing through the ranks. If you know that you're consistent and your plays are good, and then you just go on like a bad luck spree, like right here, playing 2 rogues in a row. It feels kind of bad, but it's gonna happen, right? So ideally we want to keep Raven Idol and the Wrath, because the Raven Idol can give us we choose what we want, right? It's the only 1-drop card in our deck. So this definitely Wrath we always keep because that stupid little 1-drop Buccaneer brokenness. And then right now we're going to look for either a Wild Growth or a Jade Blossom is best. Moonglade Portal, I guess, is the only other like big card. It was pretty bad. Any form of, even an Innervate there, because then we could have Wrathed and then Innervate Drake. Okay, so of course the Buccaneer and the shenanigans here. Black Paw, so we can choose to hero power Wrath this next turn, or we can just choose to kind of minimize as much damage as possible, which I'm going to choose to do here. We also could have done 1 damage to hero power next turn, but again, I don't even want to take that extra damage. So Jade Blossoms is our best draw into a 4-drop is our best draw. Because we know on 5 we Drake. Well, maybe. His turn 2 is just hero power. That's most of the time. That's what rogues do. Innervate. So definitely we could Innervate Nourish for mana, which then we would be able to Drake and Black Paw. Or we would Innervate, just play Drake, and then wait on the Nourish. I feel like Innervate Drake is a little bit too weak. I think we want to, because of our current hand and how much shit we've got going on, I like Nourish and then gain mana and then Hero Power, kill this, and then just be able to play Aya next turn. Like, that just seems like the best play. Because whatever we draw now, we're going to be able to play. And our hand is all 6 drops and 5 drops, right? So we choose, like, it's, I would rather just be able to start playing the cards now than to sit there and wait and not do shit.
Thank you.
Pillager, so if we play Drake, it just dies unless we draw into a good 1-drop, which we didn't, so we're just gonna play Aya. So a sap would be pretty bad here. Backstab, and then he's gonna attack into it. Rip. Rest in peace, panda bitch. You will be remembered. I think he probably just goes face, right? So our best draw is a Wrath or a Living Roots. Swipe is good. Wrath is good. All right, so this is gonna do 2, 2, and 1. So we could just trade here. We do 4, and then 2, and then 1. But I'd rather draw, right? Like killing this one doesn't mean anything. So again, 2, this is 5, this is 6. So we actually have to do 4 to it. My mistake. So 4, and then gonna trade this one here. And the next turn looks like Moonglade Portal, right? We already seen Van Cleef, which means Mulch is gonna have to be used on like a big questing or something like that. Normally they go much bigger with the Van Cleef, but so our best draws are anything that creates Jade Golem. So our Jade Spirit, our Jade Behemoth, anything like that. Our Ancient of War. So he's coining out the Auctioneer to make the trade, then to coin again, because he can kill off his Tomb Pillager. Oh, he's gonna be able to prep. This is bad. So we have no way to kill. Oh gosh, he's just gonna push face. Is he really gonna push face? Did he get a sap? He got a backstab. Please don't fuck me. Go face and be greedy. Just don't kill my Drake. Okay, good boy. Oh, we know we have to kill basically both of these, and then we know we're mulching. That leaves us with 5 mana. So I guess we could go ahead and Jade Blossom. It doesn't really matter which one we attack. Okay, so the worst threat that we're gonna see now is that Mulch gave him something really good, or the second Auctioneer, or Tomb Pillager, or Drake. But we know 2 cards in his hand were generated, which only leaves him with 4. So there's a good chance he doesn't have Drake or Pillager yet. He drew into the Auctioneer, into the coin that got generated from Pillager. Oh no. It all happened so fast. And then the Conceal. Okay, this is bad. All right, so now our best draw is cheap spells. Okay, this is good. So we can go our Auctioneer into Innervate. Okay, give me the good. Okay, that's not the good, but it's still all right. Give me something. All right, give me something good from here, Sylvanas. What does this say? Whenever this attacks a minion and survives, draw a card. I don't think that's gonna be used that much, but at least we go up to 20 HP, right? So we can't get like, no, I don't know. He's only at 7 mana, so. You know, Leroy Coldblood isn't possible yet, unless he preps first. But this is bad. Okay, Fan for free, draws 2 more cards. This would be the miracle portion of the deck. Well, we know he's gonna go out of his way to kill our Auctioneer, so that's most likely. Just don't get a swipe. A swipe is so bad, don't do that. Don't get like a Living Roots or a Wrath either. Get like something you don't need, like Ancestral Communion. All right, so the Abyss hits the 5/4, which means he's gonna be able to kill this Auctioneer, right? You just don't let that live like that. It gets Feral Rage to make the easy trade. Gee willikers, this guy's a god. Okay, and then he's done. Are you done yet? That's fine. So we're gonna Feral Rage this down, trade here, and then we're gonna be at 12. All right, so as long as he doesn't have Sap, Leroy Cold, no, he'd have to He already used double prep. He has to have second sap, or he's never going to be able to get through this Ancient War unless he has like Avis Leroy or like big questings, right? Our best draw is Jade
Give me a quest.
Golem, Jade Emerald, Jade Behemoth. That the guy. So questing sap, naturalize. Well, that's really bad for us. Oh my god. Okay, well, give me the goods. Nourish is not the goods. Living Roots is not the goods. We need, all right, oh gosh. All right, so this is only a 4/4. It's not, we just need something to kill it. We need 2 more damage. That's not, so we have to draw with this, correct? There's no other way around it. We need swipe. Living Roots kills it. Fandral Living Roots doesn't kill it. So we have to Living Roots it, and then we have 3 mana left over, which means we Jade Blossom. Ooh, this is getting tricky, boys. This is getting tricky. He's running out of cards though, but he hasn't used his Leroy Coldbloods. Like at any point, Leroy Coldblood he wins. Like he hasn't used any. He's used 1 Coldblood. So I mean, the chances of him having both Leroy Coldblood are so high. Like we're so done. If we could have killed this and then hero power in there, it only does, you know, 11, and we could have played around it a little bit, but yeah, rip us. Yeah, there was no way to kill the stealth, which means he had 13 damage regardless. And we needed to kill the auctioneer, so we couldn't use that first feral rage for armor. That's normally also what we do. Let's hold on a second here, because I don't want to go against another rogue. Like I've been playing Reno mages all day. Oh, looks like Q already started. Been playing Reno mages and Reno locks all day, so I switched to this druid. And then we go against, there we go, there's a lock. We go against all those rogues, man.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Alright, so I guess we put back everything, right? Normally I keep Raven Idol against like faster decks just to have a 1-drop to play, but against a more controlled deck like this, like we can be a little bit slower in what we do. Like if there's, unless we just draw into Raven Idol after we put it back, then we use it. I don't like using Jade Idol right away. I'd rather growth, right? It's either Jade Idol or growth. I think growth is better. Because like Jade Idol doesn't do anything because we can just create more of them with the second one. Meanwhile, ramping is important. So our best draw is Jade Spirit next turn. I'm assuming this is Reno lock. If he's playing Zoo, this is still not a terrible hand because this kills the Councilman, this kills the anything cheap. I don't think he's Zoo though. I haven't seen Zoo in a long time. Long time. Me no see Zoo long time. Okay. Fandral's a good drop. Kind of want to save Fandral for Jade Idol though. Like he could like, there's nothing in his deck for 3 mana that kills this. So I mean, it's really not the worst thing in the world. What would he have to do? He would have to Soulfire Mortal Coil. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, Goofy Goober. Do we just go ahead and pump this out? I think so, right? He has to have Soulfire and Mortal Coil with a Reno deck. Has it by turn 3. Brilliant. Like, this is the stuff you just don't play around. That is definitely the stuff you don't play around. So we're definitely gonna choose to draw with our Wrath. We don't need anything too crazy now. Definitely gonna Drake. Drake gets us that. So we just casually hit this with our 1/1, swing in with our 2, and we'll save Innervate for like a big spike turn with like Bran or something like that. We just need to make sure we draw into our Nourishes sometime soon so we can get the ball rolling on this Jade Golem party. Because we're getting turn 5, 6, and best we got is a 2/2 out. That is definitely not going to be the Assaulter. Taps into the Shadow Bolt. This guy is, again, one of the best Reno locks I think I've seen in quite some time now. Meanwhile, our hand consists of Mulch, double Feral Rage, a Living Roots, and an Innervate. How does it, when we run 2 of one card, we still can't get the cards, but decks that run 1 ofs, like, they get it all the time. It's like it's the only card in their deck. Feels bad, man. Turn 8 is Hero Power Pass. So Brand Coin Kazakis. Like I said, these 1-of decks are fucking insane. Like, meanwhile, I've drawn 2 of my Jade cards and run about 8 of them, or 10 of them in the deck, which is 1/3. This guy has 2 specific cards in his deck, and he gets them. It's insane. I don't know if it's luck. I don't know if it's just the deck. I don't know. Like, it's ridiculous, though. It truly feels like I'm being cheated. So we ended up drawing the Behemoth, which is nice. We definitely need to kill Bran, and the only way to do that's either the Living Roots or Feral Rage. So we use the Feral Rage. It limits our burst, which we have quite a bit of burst right now. If we use Living Roots, we kill off our 2/2. So let's play what we know it's going to get played. This gets played regardless. So, do we Feral Rage, or do we Living Roots? I suppose we would Living Roots, right? Because Demon Wrath is going to kill everything anyway. Because double Feral Rage is 6 mana, deal 8 damage, which is good. Plus Hero Power, which is 8 mana, deal 9 damage, which is a lot for Druid. Especially if you have like 2 or 3 cards out. Like, leaving Kazakis up doesn't matter. He trades. Here's the Hellfire. Deal 4 damage to... deal 4 damage and summon a 5/5 minion. That's the best one. Okay. Another Jade Behemoth is nice. Now we're definitely looking for that brand status. Feral Rage doesn't kill this 5/5. We'd have to Feral Rage Hero Power, and by doing so, we have 5 mana left, which means we'd have to Innervate the Jade Behemoth, and I want to save Innervate for the Auctioneer. Just playing the Behemoth, though, I really don't like that. So I think we're just going to do this. I don't like him. I don't like having this Warlock buy all this time. But I don't really feel like using Innervate out the Jade Behemoth. Especially when we need to get the Auctioneer to get the draw on. Because we haven't drawn into either Nourish or Auctioneer. So it's really important. We mulch this card 100% of the time. I'm glad he doesn't have the Shambler dude. So 2 8/8s would have been a bit tricky to navigate through. They're just going to mulch that guy down. And then we're going to play the Behemoth. Unfortunately, we can't wait for Bran on this one. Blackpaw's a good draw, but unfortunately he still has Sylvanas, and he also can silence it with Spellbreaker if he's playing it. So any point we draw Auctioneer, we are good to go. We Auctioneer, Innervate, and I don't think there's any spells in our deck that we're not gonna have enough mana for. But making sure we draw that Auctioneer is really important, or just Nourish. All right, Nourish is gonna give us a high chance at Auctioneer, or at least the other Nourish, and then we spend the other Jade Idol putting more into our deck for sure. We just have to make sure we just don't die. We just have to live. And right now, losing board. As soon as we lose board, we lose this game. Our hand, oh gosh. Of course it gives us something fucking ridiculous, right? And we draw Living Roots. Well, this is just gonna get bigger every time it kills something. So, I mean, we can't do that. So, we could Feral Rage, Hero Powder, Living Roots, attack. Oh, man. That's been 3 turns of nothing. Do we just clear board or we just push face? Because I feel like just attack and then attack, right? But I mean, pushing 7 face does not feel that bad either. Yeah, I'm going for board. There's no reason to push face. because we don't have any. We don't have anything. We need to play the best we can on the board because he could Defender of Argus in between them. What are you gonna dirty rat? Our hand sucks. Past 3 turns is innervate Living Roots. All right, a 4/8. That's kind of scary. And there's the Defender, which is why we killed the 2 cards the other turn. This is another. We can't play this either because if we make a 5/5, we lose the late game indefinitely. And if we return it to our deck and draw it, that's a terrible top deck. If we attack both these into here and hero power, we just lose on board. But if we don't do that, we lose anyway because he just makes really efficient trades and there's nothing really we can do from there. This is horrible. Like these, that's 4 turns of I think the worst card we could have drawn each and every turn. I don't even know how we come back from that. Like we just were waiting for Auctioneer, I guess. Auctioneer's our only out because then we could innervate. Well, we Jade Idol in our deck, innervate, and then hopefully draw them. But I mean, even that's a stretch because at that point he just nethers, right? And he's gonna win with combo because he just drops Emperor. Oh, Draxus, that puts us on a timer too. Especially with taking 3 a turn with the weapon. Yeah, this isn't one of those matchups I thought we would be losing, guys. But I can't really do anything about those hands, right? Just so many dry cards. Yeah. Rip. Okay, well, we started 1 rank less than where we started, right? We started at rank 3. What, 3 stars? And now we're rank 3, 2 stars, so it's not terrible, but it's not great, right? All right, well, I'll catch you guys in the next episode, of course. I'm Rob, and happy whatever the hell day it is.